I guess the mic being off would help. Good morning. Mr. Bean, you still in here? You said your level was 336. Why so high? Welcome in, chat. If you're still in there, I'm going to put the link out. I've had a really shitty night. However, I want to know why your levels are so high. You should be really careful, though, about walking out. And are you type 1 or type 2? If this is the first time you've had your levels reach that high, then apparently something is up. You either recently got sick, you have some sort of condition that needs to be addressed. I don't know what it might be. I'm not quite sure what it might be. And now I'm having problems with my screen, of course. I can't. Um, Great. I'm trying to get rid of this so I can do what I need to do. I don't know what's going on. My computer now decided to act up, and I'm afraid to hit anything or. Yeah, it's not. I've got to log on to another screen to come up here. I won't be able to see you guys. Anyway, I'll put the link out if you want to come up. I don't know if chat is still out there, but usually if you're not diabetic and your levels scour out of control like that, then there's definitely something going on that they have to address or find out why. Do you have any idea what that might be? Oh, there he is. All right, you can turn your camera off if you want. Hey, how's it going, GW?
Oh, not much. I'm just fucking tired of being in this damn hospital.
Oh, not to be, dude. I've been in a bed in a hospital so long. It's night.
I done.
However, what did you do? Did you get into some kind of an infection? Did you break an
Yeah,
arm? Did you?
I got.
I mean, you don't have to tell me. I'm just did something like that happen?
But it's like a.
D. John's good to see you in here this morning.
And we're at
You're roboing. You're breaking up every other one.
ladder is all fucked up.
There you go. See, you can't. You really seriously do not want to leave. With 336 with the bladder problem, because if that's the case, could turn straight into a UTI and
Oh,
you will
good
die.
John.
D. Johns, good morning. I don't know if you heard or not, but my roommate was coming home last night from going to get Duchess her food, and the car caught on fire.
Oh,
I lost my car. Without that car, he's going to lose his job, and of course, we won't have any place to go. That's what I've been spending my evening doing. But yeah, George, you should stay in there until they stabilize whatever's causing the levels to go up, because they may. If you leave the hospital, then any insurance you have will not cover. Will not
I don't
cover.
care anymore. I really don't care. I'm leaving tomorrow. Tomorrow's my deadline, and I don't give a rat's ass if he's done with me or not. I'm going home. I don't give a fuck about my life.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm fighting like crazy to get mine back together. Like I said, when it rains, it pours, brother. How's your I mean, how do you eat? I could literally counsel you on how to drop your levels down, but see, the problem is with an infection, 336. That's pretty bad. Well, GW, I hope and pray that you get better, brother. You know, I really am worried about you now, brother. I've been through what you're going to, and I do care about you. So people out there actually do give a shit. Um, if you don't stay in the hospital, I understand that's not my business to tell you what to do or not, but just try to get the levels down by eating smaller and better meals and walking. You don't have to jog or run. Knock those levels down. Drink plenty of water, especially that's what I'm thinking is. And hopefully that'll work out for you because, like I said, I wish you the best, brother, but I'm not going to harp on you. I've been where you are, and trust me, it is what it is. Well, so this is my morning show. Had so many things planned for this morning. I am going to play a few though. I wanted to play a compilation that one of my auditor friends put together. It's a style that some people don't like, of course. It's a style that but him as Ice Cold. I have a video I can play part of, and then you can always go over and like, share, and subscribe to Ice's channel. There's plenty of stuff over on there. One of my favorite auditors, Al SoCal, had a small bit. It's about 7 or 8 minutes that I'm going to put on in a little while. I was putting together all these different ones where they pull out the tape. And my little rant on the tape simply goes as follows. They don't really, it seems to me, stress too much about putting the tape out until after they get an auditor that comes. And like I've seen they have their animosity against the auditors, but the point being is if that's part of what you do, then you have to do it when you first get there. This idea of waiting till auditors come up and want to film and then you push them all the way back up 2 or 3 blocks down and rope it off is really not acceptable. It's almost like one of those get out of jail cards. They use it. You're interfering with an investigation. Yeah, I don't see how that's really actually possible. Spitting Cobra, good to see you. And if you guys haven't heard, last night, my roommate was driving home from the store. He'd gone to get my dog some food for the next day, and I guess he said, from what I heard, because I'm not a mechanic, he heard a pop noise, a real loud pop noise, and he started to pull off, which is, for the grace of God, he did this. He pulled over to the side of the road and noticed smoke was coming out of the engine. And by the time he opened up the engine, the car got completely and utterly engulfed in flames. So we lost our car. I'm still not quite, like I said on the phone, I'm not a mechanic. I have no idea how that could possibly happen. We're thinking maybe there was an oil leak or something, and whatever happened to the engine. I mean, I don't know, but it was pretty brutal. It took away the car. Like I said, I don't understand what would have caused it. The car was old, yeah, but we had taken it in to check out some other things, and I don't know if you guys can make out. Of course, that's it. Just even lets me do this. My computer doesn't seem to be responding to what I'm doing. No, it's not. Okay, well, I'm not quite sure what's going on. My computer's dragging really slow, if you guys can even hear this or not. But now we're in the blue screen. But I got a picture of it. Like I said, the slowdown reaction to this is about 5 or 6 seconds. I've already been holding that thing up there for so long, it's not even funny. But there's a car, if you guys can see it, or maybe not because of the way this is working. It caught on fire and it completely engulfed the entire car within a matter of minutes. So I guess in reality, I can be very happy for him because he managed to get out of the car before the car. This was brought up to me that because I thought, bad luck I have, but the reality of the situation is he was able to pull over to the side of the road and get out of the car before the entire car went up. And I mean, the entire car went up. That's nice. This is going to keep playing this game. I have no idea what's going on. So him and my dog were safe. And there was really nice people that stopped and pulled over and gave him a ride home. So, like I said, if anyone out there knows anyone that has a used car, for example, or even a loaner for a little while, right now there are people out there selling their cars we're going to find the cheapest one we can get, 4 tires, a seat, and a steering wheel. So that's just the goal now for me is to KY, let me put the link out if it allows me to, brother. Of course, I guess everyone's getting up now and they're all logging on. Well, and like I said, I cannot, with all the jobs I've been offered. I mean, if you're in California, it's really cool. Yeah, I really, you know what, D. Johns, it was bad. You can ask KY. If it wasn't for him, I don't know what I would have done to calm down. But because we now are really on the verge of being homeless, we will not be able to pay our rent. But they had to remind me of the fact that fire, and I mean, that thing is just unbelievable. The entire car went up. The entire car. Whatever happened, he just filled the tank. It just went foof. If they would have been in the car driving it, the fire person said they would probably be dead, both him and my dog. So it was, there's the positive there that he survived. The car was old. It really, probably the blue book value was $1,500 at most, at that. So my roommate only had liability and uninsured. So we could find an equivalent card around that. I could try to raise that and go out and get just or someone can lend us one or whatever, just to help us get through until we can actually get another car. I'm like, it doesn't matter what type either. He drives both manual and regular. So, whatever's out there, we're not picky. We're just right now at the point where we need to get transportation. I mean, he's like I said, he's my caregiver too. So he takes me to all my doctor's appointments, goes and gets all my medical supplies and la-di-da-di-da. So I mean, it was just gnarly. Sort of like I've heard people say that word surreal. I mean, to look at your car just burning. I've never in my life owned a car that is caught on fire. All right, Spin Cobra, I really appreciate you coming in, brother. It's always an honor to have you here. Good luck with your court, brother. Seriously, I appreciate you stopping in. I'm going to try to make this a regular if I don't, if it's all humanly possible. Like I said, I hold on. Get this cutest picture of my little doggy. Which like I said, I don't know if I can do this because it wants to act up, but he had got back from taking her to the park and it's been extra hot lately, and that's her. There she is. Look at my little sweetie. She's out there in the heat. Like I said, it's been brutal actually. There was no saving. I don't think they could have saved the car if they'd had been actually on the spot when this thing went up. I mean, that thing is just insane. You can barely see the back of the car. The front is completely engulfed. They made a move back because the fire was getting so high, and I, I was beside myself. I didn't know what to say. Well, I hope that works out for you, Spitting Cobra, really towards you win your case. I don't know if I put the I did put the Steam Yard link out if you want to come up. I'm still waiting for my first cup of coffee. Not that I really need it. It's like, Jesus Christ. I've been up all night dealing with my roommate. The only saving grace is he's off today. Yesterday and today were his day off, so at least we got that leeway in between there. Nadine Ann, how are you doing? Thank you for coming in. Somebody asked me when the last time you took it in to have it checked. Well, we took it in, and they did bring up a few little things. It was a small leak or something they said it needed to be worked on, but we were saving up. They told us we should replace part of the engine for about $1,800, $2,000. So we just didn't have it right away. So the idea was I was going to get a part-time job, which I'm still trying to do, and go from there. Well, like I told them, my luck is I'm in the hospital, so I can't do anything. And right now, if you're in California, it's a hiring market right now for fast foods. If you don't have I wouldn't. I've actually have a food handler's manager's card. So I don't care. You can work at any of these restaurants right now, and they're paying. Some are paying over $18 an hour to work in, Taco Bell and all these places because they're having problems finding people to go work there. I was talking to the nurses here. A lot of these people would rather go work for the restaurants than to actually work in the hospitals. Isn't that ridiculous? That's just utterly ridiculous. Like I said, I'm waiting for my first cup of coffee, hopefully. Like Kami. However, how you doing, KY? He'll be back in a couple. Okay, that's how you're doing. I'm going to be on for a while, and later on today, I'm trying to set up something I can put on Facebook, which I'm not really good at doing then for myself. See, Facebook I set up a long time ago. I was helping robbery victims in Ohio. See, a lot of these speed freaks would break into the houses and they would rob people of their food and stuff, literally the food and their jewelry and all this. But this mother of 3 kids, and so I could look up the original story, but they broke into her house and stole all her baby formula, all her food for her kids. And I was a little bit, kind of shocked as to why you would steal baby formula, but it turns out that sells really, really well. And since it's not illegal to have it, then you can store it without fear of the police. Until, of course, now they all know what you do with it. I'm looking. Now I have a little composition I'll put out here. I'm going to put Ice's that I wanted to play for my brother Ice. Ice's style is completely different. One of the things I want to do on my morning shows is highlight different auditors and how they do. It's not a judgmental one. A lot of the films that I've been going through and got permission to play, a lot of them I can't figure out how I want to play them because, like I said, there are different styles. Everyone has, I know if you guys have watched Al SoCal, for example, he's well known, not only by the cops, but by most of the people in this community. He's got his style. And I believe the one I wanted to show was just in the beginning of it. Not the whole thing, because it's like I said, you can whiff over to Ice's and actually see this thing for yourself. But this is a confrontation he has. And I'm trying to find a compilation one, which one of the things in LA, which I always find funny, is the chase scenes they have. That they have a lot of chase scenes in LA. For a while there, it became literally something that they do just to get their 5 minutes of fame. I'm gonna see if this is that one. All right. So I'm gonna play this for you guys, just the beginning of it, and then I'll put down Ice's link. Yes, he says it's part 1 of 3. However, to be honest with you guys, I've never really truly been able to find part 3 or 2. Now, I don't know what the Mojave thing is, or why my computer is doing this, but you'll see there's like a video editor plus thing on there. I don't know what that is or how to get rid of it. And like I said, my computer is locked up. For whatever reason, I think it might be the Wi-Fi that's doing this. So you'll have to bear with me on, guys. Like when I was doing the picture earlier. This is a compilation by Ice. I'm hoping it goes through. Right now, it's Twirl. There it is.
Who are you guys here with? You don't speak English?
I've got some trespassers on my property that won't identify themselves, and they're filming 17700 Crusader Avenue. Sorry?
Another brown person want to put me in jail, dude. That's fucked up.
Oh, so now you speak English, but when we're asking you the question,
I'm not answering your question, brother.
I'm not racist.
Yes, you're racist.
No, I'm not.
Because you called the guy to translate. You and I would have had no business, brother. Why you have to?
And you speak good English. So now you speak good English, and at first you don't speak good English.
My friend. The only thing, why do you have to tell somebody that I wasn't even in the property? You lucky the content.
Bro, you're not supposed to be filming people's cars. That's not your property to be filming. Neither is this to be inside people's.
Dude. Let me tell you a little bit about the law, dude. Shandula, Habibi. Learn about the law, brother. First Amendment.
Don't call me brother because I ain't your brother. I ain't your brother, man.
That's the way I talk.
No, well then don't talk to me like that because I'm not your brother.
So, look, dude.
Right on.
So what's your problem?
That you're filming me and that you're filming everything. That's someone else's property, though, bro.
Doesn't matter, bro. Yeah, I'm not bro.
When they ask you questions, why don't you answer in English?
You and I would have had no business, dude. I don't know who you are. I don't trust your story.
Man, you speak good fucking English now. Yeah, that's crazy.
Maybe you should take the.
I don't know. Maybe you should shave your fucking face or something. You hairy motherfucker. That's what you are.
I swear to your pussy, dude. I can assure you're a super pussy, dude. With 2 lips.
Yeah, my boy.
I told you not to call anybody a pussy. He's a big pussy.
Oh. You, my boy, I don't know about you, dog, but you're following this guy. I don't know what's up.
I ain't following nobody. I follow nobody. I follow nobody. Yup. I show you a G. I show you a G.
Hey, be careful.
Yeah.
Be careful, dude.
Yeah.
I suggest you to be careful with that.
Yeah.
Don't fuck with the shit, man. Don't fuck with it. You can talk with me, dude. Don't fuck with he's a G, man.
Do you want to fucking talk shit, bro?
Man, you guys don't know.
You want to talk shit, bro?
You don't know. You don't know.
You don't know. Yeah, exactly. You don't know me, bro. You don't know me, bro. I can step right there where you're at, bro. Legally, I can step right there.
Go for it. Stand right here.
What's that for?
Hey, what's up for it?
Yalla.
Hey, you're great opportunity.
Pretty good talking. What are you guys doing?
What are you guys taking pictures for? Huh? What are you guys taking pictures for? Yo, I mean,
you're too close.
you guys run now.
Don't touch it. You're too close.
No, I just go over the leg.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
Yo, what's up? What's up? No justice up the door, brother. What's up, UK? That's Angel. As you can tell, that's Mike. As it is, they're already closer than you should.
It's all good, bro. Okay? It's all good. I can take that like a trip.
Take it however you want.
That's right. I'm standing here just like this.
But he's getting too close to us.
Public property right here.
Yeah, but you're getting way too close.
You have to understand that you guys are
Yeah, you have to understand that that's way too close.
In your eyes?
In everybody's eyes.
I'm not.
Just because we're in public, I could be right here.
You're getting way too
Oh, it's okay for him, right? Man, bullshit, bro. Get the fuck out of here with that shit, bro.
Why you have to
Cuz,
We're wondering why you guys are recording us.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We ain't nobody getting aggressive. You should sit like I said. Like I said, you should sit both ways.
Video, he was getting aggressive. We weren't.
Okay.
You say so. So you were getting aggressive too.
No, I'm standing right here.
wondering why you.
Who are you in the first place?
I'm an individual employee of this company. This gentleman.
Hey, no, I'm not being aggressive. You want to see aggressive? You want to see aggressive?
I mean,
Yeah, we want to see it.
Yeah, we want to see it. Make me aggressive. You'll see it.
Show me.
Make me aggressive. You'll see it. I guarantee you'll see it.
what's your purpose of being here? You know, I'm trying to stop problems. That's what it feels like.
See, I'd rather talk to him because he's being more gorgeous than you are. I really don't want to talk to your old ass either. Grandpa, you would have been here by yourself. You'd be talking shit. I guarantee you that. I bet you won't come over here and stand in front of me like that. We're not on property.
I get you guys are making a point. I get that. You guys are showing your camera off. For whatever reason you're doing, I'm just going to put out property and you don't violate our company. That's just very nothing we can do.
Yeah.
That's not my purpose.
Yeah, that's cool. See, I respect you for talking the way you are, but we're not on your property though. Yeah.
Now you're trying to get aggressive. It's
No.
Down, is that down? Ask them.
Hey guys, is that down?
The window virtue. Look at that.
Yo, Nasty Nathaniel, what's up, brother?
Nazi Nathaniel. The Wapa's here.
The motherfucking police. Hey, whatever you do, don't open the door. Don't open the door. Roll them up. Fuck you.
What are you pulling me over for?
When you made a left turn, and you go
go into the same lane that you're supposed to turn in.
Shut up, man. What the fuck? We're recording everything. Don't give a shit, bro. Don't give a shit. Ask for the supervisor.
Yeah, actually, go ahead and escalate it to a supervisor, please.
Fuck that.
Supervisor, please.
Get the supervisor.
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 Finest, everyone.
No, don't give it to him.
Retaliation, bro. Supervisor.
Don't give it to him.
Supervisor.
Nope.
Supervisor, please.
Do you know what get your supervisor mean? Get your supervisor. He ain't gonna give it to you. Fucking retaliation. Retaliation. Call your super. You know what? Fuck it. Let me call the station, bro.
Now, like I said, they all have different styles. You got to see a few of the older auditors who no longer are there, which I missed. The one that you just saw was in the car. That was a retaliation stop. They ended up, if I remember right, they ended up getting the supervisor. I don't believe he did get a ticket, and that was Dark Side Auditor, I think. I can't remember, but he had left. Remember, after he had done, I'd gone out with him. Actually, that was my first audit ever. I went out with Ice and him, and they did their little show. But the other one I wanted to show you guys, and like I said, everyone has their own different styles. And another one on West Coast, he had his premiere last night, but I'm trying to find the one where. Oh, it's a little bit harder for me to find this thing. Not the right one. Well, no, it seemed to have gone away. I had it saved for you guys. I don't see it though. It wasn't his project one. This is the one where he's talking to one of the police officers who comes up to him. And I don't know if it's the running one. If he's actually running after her. The one thing, like I said, LA has is a lot of chase scenes. We're famous for literally having cars chased all the time. People will literally go out there and do this so they can get the notoriety for the small amount of time that they're out there. Ice has got his fair share of cops that do not like him, which is, some are just out of control. They come after him constantly, him and his son. And the one that I wanted to bring up to you is the one that was trying to describe to him, we know who you are. And for some reason, I don't know how I'm finding this thing. All right, well, I guess that's gonna have to. I don't know where it is. I don't know what happened to it. The computer's going too slow to. But as I said, the link's out there if you guys want to go over to see the rest of that. Like I said, it's a compilation of one of three. It calls it the Ice Cold Project. And I thought it was really good because if you wanted to see exactly how Ice does his shows, that right there shows quite a bit of it because he goes with different auditors and shows each one of them how he handles each one. There are a lot of good videos out there that he has put out that I particularly like. Now, the one I really liked, which was Al SoCal. Of course, his style of doing things is a heck of a lot different than, say, for like Ice would be. But I had a series of these things, and that was the one I wanted to show you next with Ice, and I could have sent it right into I'm trying to find it. Lost car. Let's back up, but I don't see it either. So I'm having problems. I'm having technical difficulties. I had this set up, but no, it's the speed of which this thing is going is locking up my computer, so it's not allowing me to pick the ones I want to pick. I'm sorry. My bad. I mean, this was a good one, and it's right here, and I don't know how to access it now. Give me a second. I'll keep trying. Like I said, as soon as my computer... I actually had it called up. Nope. I cannot seem to find it, guys. Damn it. Those videos have since been removed for whatever reason. Damn it. It's sitting right here. I don't know how to play it. Oh, maybe when KY gets back, I'll be able to play it. I don't know. But I got it right here, and I can't seem to get it to come up on YouTube. Try one more time with the sharing. It's telling me that the computer is going to... Oh, come on. Here it is. Now it finally came up. Okay. This next little clip is and if you guys know Al SoCal is quite possibly one of the most respectful auditors that these cops will run into. He's not boisterous to him. He doesn't lose his control. But this is what I was talking about how they need to put these tape out before that this random, where you decide you want to put it, there should be some kind of a regulation. Because watch how far they make him move back. For non-violent crimes, not a felony stop. Here he comes.
There you go again. There's no privacy in public. There's no public in the sidewalk.
Come on now, come on. Back up, go right. Look at. See that second tree right there? Stand right there.
No.
Okay.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Back up. Come on, hurry. Back up. Second one right there, you're fine. You can film as much as you want from right there.
Well, put up some tape.
Yeah, back up.
Put up some tape.
Yeah, back up.
Put up some tape.
Back up. Back up. That one, that tree right there, that's okay.
No.
Makes you feel comfortable. Okay?
No, hop over right here.
Stay over there.
You're the director now, what? Yes, put up some tape, please. Put it up and then I'll go. Put it up first. Put it up first.
Keep going, dude. Watch out, don't trip. Watch out. Yeah, that's you right there. Back up, get behind there. Come on. There you go. Good job, buddy. You walk pretty good backwards, dude. Bring it over here, Randy.
Wow.
Randy. What's up, Randy? You guys are finally learning to put up tape. Thank you, Randy.
You're welcome out.
I'm doing it yourself. Good job, by the way. Hopefully your future with Fontana PD will be great.
Awesome. I can't get the computer to... Jesus.
You're learning as we go 3 years later. I'll pick up a camera. You guys are funny. Yeah, right. I ain't getting nothing from here.
That's exactly why they did that. I meant to ask Sal if he went across the street and filmed it from across the street, it would be closer than how far they shoved him back.
This guy's learning baby steps. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 cops. It's a crime scene. I think there's a stolen truck or something. Thank you, Randy. Some of your officers decide to back up. It's just the right thing rather than take. I just passed through another vehicle that was being towed away on a busy Thursday. I would have enjoyed to be here watching them on a freaking day, but I can't. Just like a truck in a sports car.
Oh, there you go. Now, see, he stayed calm, and the one I was gonna. Okay. My computer actually kicked me right off. But I thought you would enjoy a little bit of tidbit on this one. Basically, what they've been doing is chasing this car all over the town, and he comes flying down here. Now, what I like the different styles that I was telling you about is Ice will get right up on top. And because Ice does that, because Ice does not back down from either, which was the point I was trying to make, either, and like I said, some people don't like this style, some people do. But the one thing you can definitely say about Ice is Ice gets right up in front. He doesn't have a problem. He will not back down. Now, that goes for civilians, that goes for cops, that goes for just about anyone and anything. And this particular was one of the chase scenes. Now, I don't know if you guys, and I'll show it later. This week was the one where he was, they were following the truck with the woman driver. And they ended up asking to use that on his, on the television station. It was amazing, and it's like, it was amazing because it was hilarious. It really was. She tried to sneak out of the car after she was surrounded by cops. It was just too funny. So definitely want to show that, but.
I'll fucking trying to get off the street. South Central got his ass though. That's a bullshit. I'm trying to stay off the street. I hope he comes back. That's a long ass. Yeah, he's gonna make a U-turn again. Oh, it looks like he might be going straight.
And remember, guys, if you want to see the entire film, which is about 2 hours and 3 minutes, like I said, this guy drives in circles. But the thing that I'm trying to point out, or at least to show you about Ice, if there, people, if you've never seen these shows before, again, Ice is the type of person that gets right up in front. And because of the way his style and because of the way he does this, he ends up catching some of the most remarkable footage. Most people would back off. Ice is all over the top of it.
Look like he might be going straight this time. Yeah, he might be going straight. Yeah, he might be going straight. Oh, he's gonna make a U-turn. Well, fucking walk his ass in there. Fucking dumb fuck.
This motherfucker's playing. Yeah, he's gonna end up stopping here somewhere around here, but in this little circle. I wasn't ready for all this money. Yeah, it's the first time me get out the street. Just walk his ass, and that's it. Get out the street. Worried about one person. Instead of thinking about blocking them in, getting off the road cars, just handle business. All it's gonna cost is the guy's drinking something out of his trunk. He might be going straight. He's going straight, guys. He's going straight.
Once again, thank you everyone. If I didn't mention.
We're going to continue. To go till I can. So you know what?
Damn.
Oh yeah, he's making a U-turn. He's making a U-turn. He might give up right here. Yep. Might give up.
What do you need, sir? Your polite on. What do you need?
I must abundant. Do you have coffee?
Let me check, okay?
Thank you.
You want email on sugar?
Thank everybody for
Three
tuning
blue,
in.
3 blues. No,
Sorry I
thank
haven't been in the
Okay.
chat. We're trying to start with this fucking car. Once again, the King of Chases, right in the front, as always.
That's all.
So who knows? He probably either ran out of gas or yeah, that's one thing. Probably didn't make it to do that left turn.
Now you guys can go see the rest of that at Ice's channel. Like I said, I'm going to be doing a few more of them with Ice. Because he has been not only a friend, he goes out and does the homeless projects with us, but Ice is one, in my opinion, one of the most talented. They're not called 1A auditors, but I think it's Colin Lays and streamers, or they're the guys that follow the follow, like they're not auditing cops, but they're auditing the people. And some of the best videos I've seen of Ice were where they chased a truck and the truck got pulled over and the lady tried to sneak out. It's only because Ice gets right up there. He just tends to get right up in your face. And like I said, there's a lot of good videos that I was going to play that are, for some reason, locking up on me today. I don't know if that has to do with the internet here. I don't know. I'm having technical difficulties. There's a few other ones that I wanted to show you guys that are.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let me write down that.
Thank you. There's a couple of the auditors that I'd like to show you, but they have not responded back. And I, out of pure respect, will not broadcast anything unless I'm told I can do it. It's just a matter of respect for the person who has the thing himself. I don't want to cause any problems with anyone. I'm not monetized, so it's not like it really it matters, because I'm not making money off their videos, and I'm definitely referring them back. As I get going, I had this stuff set up, but like I said, I got distracted again last night. I'm starting to organize them a lot better. I got more time. But again, I promote Al SoCal for sure. You guys should go see Al. There's a lot of videos he's got out there. And I'm working on the editors. I'm learning how to use the editing. Now, one of the things I brought up, if you noticed on the one that I put up there for Ice, his compilation video, it said, I don't know if it's because it's like a free edition, if anyone knows what that is, because I don't want to load the program if anytime I make a video using their editor, they're going to go across the entire video screen with the word Mojave on there. I'm not going to do that. That just distracts from the people watching the videos or stuff. And so I've got that, set up and trying to get that going. So you'll be getting a lot more quality shows out of me. Like I said, it's been brutal the last day or two with this nonsense going on, especially last night with the car. I just stand there in utter amazement while the car burnt. He was sending me photos of it, because really, it was almost like it wasn't real. He's all telling me The car's on fire. The car's on fire. I'm like, what are you talking about? Now, I want to play one more of Ice's videos. And I debate. This is a really cool video. Again, I didn't want to play it in the way the format came up without having some additional ones out there so that I could at least explain. You must understand there are certain groups of cops, and the one that I am missing right now, I was going to follow up with that so that you get a good idea. A good idea how certain cops will pick on his son and still try to be respectful to ICE and stuff. They don't all hate him. And one of them explains to ICE exactly what that is. And I think we need to take that into consideration. There are the ones that actually go out of their way to cause ICE and his son problems. They don't like him. That's flat out. The guy that put the tape up, which is why I showed that, for Al SoCal, that is the same principle I'm talking about. He did this on purpose, and he did the distance on purpose so that he could push Al so far back Al couldn't film anything. So, okay, it's legal for you to do this, Al, but we're going to make sure that you can't record anything. We're going to get you so far back that it's almost not worth you doing it. But, whatever. The difference between Al and ICE is almost night and day. I love both of them. But like I have said, ICE is not the person, whether you be a good cop or a bad cop, or you have a fire, or there's a shootout, that he is going to back off of. Hey, how's it going?
I appreciate you being here. Thank you. Oh, shit. What did I do? Wobbly, what's up, brother?
Give me 1 second to mute. Don't go anywhere, guys. I'm going to run this and I'll be right back.
Yeah, he did, John. He literally said that he was going to take care of me after when he's off of when he's off of duty while he's off of work.
I thought you were over there like, fuck you. The cop. There's a cop right here.
And it's.
That's what you were fucking flipping them off. I recorded too. I was like,
yeah.
Because I was parked over there. So I had my cup and I was at the beer. And then I was like, looking at me, and I had my tank in there. I was like, fuck it, if she comes at me, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm checking out.
Yeah.
I'm checking again. I need to be a rule.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. And then she came over here, dog, she was the bitch. And then she called back up. And you guys went back again. And I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, because we went, I think, like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I just called him out. I called him out on his own word. So, what up, Al? Appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
When I saw that, I think I was taking a picture, like, all cool.
Gio, what's up, bro?
And then after that, I was like, I'm gonna start recording that.
Rebel Daddy. Oh, sorry. Rebel Daddy, what's up, bro?
Starting trouble already.
Georgia Madness, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. All of y'all, thank you. D1, thank you. Bullet, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, bro. I hope y'all having a good day. Starting out to have a good day, good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it is, wherever it might be where you're at. Hopefully everything's good with you. And hopefully your day's going good.
I think I actually started that at the end of the stupid video because the computer jumped because I can't get switched back over to the video itself. So hang on. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I wanted you to see this part.
I'm a bitch, bro. Get your ass back to work. I'm gonna whip your bitch ass, bro. I'm gonna whip your bitch ass, bro.
Most of the cops you see in this are the ones that pick on him and ICE because they do not like him.
Well, what you guys get up for? What you get up for? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You scared of a little fucking chihuahua? You little bitch? What the fuck's wrong with you? What, you think you're gonna take her away? She's my service dog, bitch. Yeah, let me see you try and take her. Let me see you try and take her.
You got something to take care of? Now look, right there. Just an accident just happened. You're still standing there, huh? Okay. But you work for the service, huh?
Punk bitch. Let me see you try and take her. What? Fuck you. Why don't you eat a dick?
Bitch, you're dismissed. Bye. Have a nice
You're the one sitting here. We ain't got shit to do.
day. Your knee pads already.
We ain't paying you for none. We ain't paying you nothing for none. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
And he's doing it on purpose. Right?
Yeah, I know he is. I know he is.
Yeah.
Get your ass back in the car. What do you need? You got off the car for what? Cause we taking the picture? Cause we taking the picture? That's why? Stop being a bitch, bro. Get your ass back to work. Yeah, I dare you. I dare you. Yeah, catch me right now. Catch me right now. Catch me right now. Catch me out. Catch me now. Catch me now. Take that fucking badge off. Take it off. So where do you think you at? Man, stop. Don't come at me with no bud bullshit. What? What? No, not the way he's talking. I appreciate you being professional, but not the way these two are.
30 seconds, 45 minutes. There you go.
I respect you, bro, but nah, I want you to talk to him in front of me. Nah, well, I ain't gonna go nowhere. Well, they shouldn't have got off the way they did, like they were gonna do something to us. For what?
Because he got offended. I was scared.
Yeah, that
Little bitch.
you're supposed to honor your oath, right? Is that right? You're supposed to honor your oath, right? When we hired you. Yeah, when we hired you. Didn't you honor your oath? Did you honor your oath? You ain't gonna say nothing for him saying what he said, right? That he's gonna take care of me later. He just said it in front of you. He said it in front of you. She's not being aggressive. She's being protective. I got you, bitch. I got you. I got you. You want to take me later? I got you later, bitch. I got you later. You want to be telling me that in front of your main head right here? I got you, bitch.
Oh, you thought we were gonna walk away, huh?
I'm just making sure I'm getting every good little detail on your ass. Like the way you do us.
What is it, 164? That's the guy's number? What,
1164.
Oh, 1164.
What's your name?
Bitch. That's what his name is.
Oh, Lopez, you don't deserve that fucking name. You don't deserve that name.
If her last name was Lopez, that's respect, not you. I don't know about you.
What do you matter?
Look for it. Stations that way. Where is it at? Exactly. You know how many times I passed by there? By the hospital, and the park, and the city hall? That way.
Yeah, let me see you take my dog. Let me see you take her. I got you. Like I said, you want to remember me? You remember this face, all right? When you're off duty, I'll tell you to come up to me, all right? All right? Remember this face, and I swear to God, I'm gonna remember your punk ass bitch face. All right, pussy? Got it. Remember, I'll be at the station. I'll be looking for you.
I'll be looking for you. You want to fucking be threatening me like that and he ain't going to say shit about it? Well, he ain't going to say nothing because I got it all on camera. All right? Yeah, I'll see you. I'm going to whip your punk ass bitch. All right? All right? So you can't say nothing because I said that because he said the same shit in front of you. Now, I respect you for being like that and thank you for saying what I said, for letting me say what I said because he said the same shit. You're a bitch. You're a bitch. How do you know he's my son? Why isn't he my cousin? Or my nephew?
How do you know for family? I can do it, right?
I'm gonna whip your bitch ass, bro. I'm gonna whip your bitch ass, bro. You got one, bro. You want to sign that waiver so when I whip your ass, you can't do nothing? I'll get one. I'll get you one.
You only have balls now because you had three other people.
Yeah. He don't have balls when he's off duty. I dare you. I guarantee you that.
All you did to me was this. That's it.
Why are you still here?
Why do you care?
Because we can, right? We're on public, right? We on public, right? Come on. Punk ass bitches. You want your ankles bit or what? You scared of a little dog? Well, are you gonna tell me you're gonna take her away from me too? Yeah, stay quiet is the best thing you could do right now. So that's why I'll whip your bitch ass too. Fuck you and your fucking department, bitch. They thought we were gonna fucking move and fucking leave just because they said so. I fucking got closer to them. He's gonna fucking wind up saying that he got me later when he's off duty. I swear to God.
Now, I had two other videos to go along with this. One is Rice actually goes down to the police station because they won't respond to him. The next one is another group of cops who one of those cops is involved in comes up and talks to ICE. The first one, of course, gave ICE his son, as you see how they were acting when they're, because you got to remember there's history here. When he came up, that time they already got attitude against ICE, but and the other video, which I cannot find right now and I'm really upset about, ICE confronts them, and the one came over and started to talk to him. He says, look, I agree with you, the guy was doing this, but you got to understand, not all of us are doing this against you, and proceeded to go over why not. The guy was being truthful. He says, look, we know you have an outstanding warrant. We know you don't have your license, blah, 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 blah. We're not trying to mess with you. Not all of us are doing that. The point I was trying to make is that no matter if you like ICE's style or not, he's not always the one in the wrong. But there's one thing you have to understand about ICE. ICE will not back off. You don't disrespect his son. You don't disrespect him, or he will never back off. He will never back off. That is why when he does the chase scenes with the gunmen and all that stuff, ICE will be right up the front. He'll be right up front. And you will tend to get some of the best footage you've seen. Now, like I said, those chase scenes are remarkable. There is also a couple other videos that I was debating whether I should put up or not, where ICE, they took over a street and did the little donut thing in the middle of the street. It's very dangerous, people, and people can get killed, so I chose not to air that. I mean, including ICE himself for standing right up in the front when these cars came flying at him. My one is like with the guy that's running in the truck, running in the car, whatever, they block him in. But I don't know if you guys remember this one. I'm having problems finding it, and I don't know if it's because, what the name of it is, because he might have sold it or one of the radio stations took it, but it's the one where the truck ends up pulling over and he sat there and all of a sudden you see the door crack open. and this person gets out of the truck, sneaks around the front of the truck, and you hear the cop on there going, are they really doing that? And then he tried to sneak off. That was a classic. None of which would have been caught on film had it not been for ICE's style of photography. Say what you want about him, whether you like him or not. He is an incredible cameraman. He puts his ass on the line all the time, whether or not it's because of the way he does it. He has and always will be a very good friend of mine. I'm very happy to say that I know Ice, and I'm very happy to say I've gone out with Ice. Also, I have not gone out with. He's quite possibly, in my opinion, one of my favorite all time. He does not attack him, and he has been through a lot, and a lot of things have gone through, which, I'm going to show you guys just for shits and grins, because it's in the morning. I don't know if you guys know my really good friend, Mighty Whitey. Mighty Whitey put out a video yesterday because he's just insane. I never met somebody with more of a positive attitude, and really seriously, he's helped me through some hard times. So while there's not going to be a lot of cussing or any of that stuff, one of his classic films is when him and Graham went out and he dressed up like a piggy with the squeezable piggy and tried to get the cops to squeeze it. That was a classic. Very funny stuff. But this is Mighty Whitey. I'm going to put this up so you can see he's back in the community again. He is well worth the time. He really is. He's a great guy, and he respects just about everyone. The name of this next film is called Free Smiles for Everyone on YouTube. And this is my brother, Whitey. And I hope you guys enjoy it. Here we go.
What is that? I saw a chat go by and then it disappeared. Come it didn't stay. All right, I saw a chat go by and now it's gone. I don't know what I'm doing.
I think it's at this point he's waiting for more people to go into the chat room.
Dude, I know how to do the effects. Who is it? How come the chats come up and then they disappear? How do I get my chat? Arlene says, good morning. Good morning. Oh, cool. Drive safe. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I don't know if you guys remember Mighty Whitey was also known as Righteous Media.
Good morning.
He would take Eric Brandt sing, go down and
Positive
stand in
vibes
front of the police
all.
station and sing the Eric
Goodwill.
Brandt song.
Everybody, don't forget your smiles. Good morning from sunny California. What is up with my chat? I can see Arlene says welcome, and then it disappears. I have more learning to do.
Yeah, I show this
The
because
Doodleman. Hey, dude, nice to see you. Nice to see you too, brother.
his attitude
What's
is
up?
something I wish that a lot of us, me, could finally reach.
Yeah, buddy.
And also to praise him for his incredible work with the homeless. Incredible work with the homeless.
Appreciate you, brother.
The man
Hope you
goes
have a
out
good
there
day,
and he
man.
helps the homeless out. He's joined us. He's joined
gotta
us in
figure out
Furry.
more because my chat comes up and then disappears.
He's lived an incredible life. Maybe another episode I
a motor gathering.
could tell you what he has been through, which would just blow your
What you
mind.
talking about? The motorcycles? Man, I went to a motorcycle show this weekend.
Which I have. I have that
I
motorcycle
saw
show.
bikes for as far as the eye could see.
Yeah,
in
awesome.
Every direction I looked.
It was almost like
Good
watching
stuff, man.
AC Unfiltered, you know, with the
I was looking for a new
cars,
wallet and I didn't
or
find
LA
it.
Confidential.
Oh,
He goes out and does
motorcycle show.
motorcycles.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I could share that with you. It was a tough crowd. I had a hard time getting my camera out and doing my thing. Those fellas don't like to be on camera.
No, they don't.
But I got to share some of it with you. You guys heard the live band kick in. Got to see some nice bike builds. Doodleman, did you pick out a bike you wanted so we can both race? Oh, yeah. I'll be live for a little bit. Appreciate you guys hanging out. I wanted to pass out goodwill and share some smiles and make sure all of my friends are on the right path this morning. Sometimes we forget to smile and we lose our smile and things get busy and we can't forget to put it back on your face. A positive perspective opens many more doors. Collect, I don't know what I'm doing. I see the chat come up and then it disappears. So if I don't see it and I don't catch it, I miss it. You collect to say Shang. I know Shangy is live. Shangy, me and Shangy are flipped and with hours. So I'm just waking up, she's just going to sleep.
Guess I'm gonna have to.
If I can get back to the chat later because I want to see Arlene.
I wanted to end it with this morning. I had some other things, like I said. I'll have to clear off my computer and run the antivirus program and maybe even a defragger to figure out what's going on. Oh no, the neighborhood is completely now gone.
I can watch some more of your stuff. I like your nature stuff.
Say hi to KY Packer.
There goes the neighborhood. I'll give you there goes the neighborhood.
I like seeing how beautiful it is where you live.
Like I said, I plan to be showing his motorcycle videos and stuff. I did not have time to get permission other than for this one just until recently. So I talked to him this morning, but he's on his way to work.
It's just so beautiful.
Definitely the two I want to play is this Piggy and
stop by
his motorcycle one.
Yeah, the Doodle. You think it's silly, but I like it. It's so positive and beautiful, and thanks for sharing it. Sometimes when I'm having an off day, I'll go to your channel and look at your stuff. And then I can see the ducks and the flowers. I'm like, oh, yeah, thanks. A smile back on my face. You guys like my effects?
Yes, your disco ball effects are great.
Radiating positive vibes.
You see that,
Feels
KY? You
Buddhist.
like
Oh,
the
I
disco
appreciate
ball
that,
effect?
because Buddhists are super nice people.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna stop this tape right here and then try
Stop
it
that.
again
I
when.
just wanted to talk to you just a second.
Oh, I'm not
I
gonna
haven't
end
gone-
it.
I
Go
haven't
ahead.
gone to bed yet.
You haven't gone to bed yet.
No, I was had my own problems here, but as soon as Chase opened this morning at 9 o'clock, I called him. I've been on the phone with him ever since.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, they had me on hold. That's why I checked in before. They got us into our account, got it all resolved.
Oh, well, that's good.
And they, I told them about the card. And well, sure, you can't change your address for 30 days. I said, I didn't change my address. You sent it to the wrong address. Well,
There
what do
you
mean?
go.
I said, it says right on the documents I opened the account, my address. And you sent it to some other address. It's not my fault. You didn't pay attention to instructions. But they won't order me a new card.
They won't?
Nope. They canceled the current one. They said it's our policy, new account. You can't change your address for 30 days. I said, I'm not changing the address. You're supposed to send it to the one I gave you.
So what you're basically saying is you will not get a card for 30 days now.
So I'm going to go to the branch.
Yeah, I was going to say.
With the paperwork that I signed saying, here's the address I gave you. You sent it to a different address. Now you're going to reorder me a card and send it to my address because we never got the one that you sent to the wrong address.
That's insane.
So
that really isn't.
I will take care of that today.
Thanks,
Have
KY.
a good day.
Idiots. Complete and fucking other idiots. I just don't get why.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't know. I talked to the lady, said, well, sir, I said, why are you getting excited? I said, I'm getting excited because of incompetence at your bank. Somebody decided to send it to some other address, not the address I put on the account. I said, why did you guys do it? She said, I don't know. I said, well, the point is, you tell me I can't change the address. I don't need to change the address. You just need to use the address that I provided. Then it would have come right to me. She said, well, I don't know. I said, I do. I'm gonna go back to my branch, and I'm gonna talk to them, and they're gonna take care of this for me.
There you go. Yeah, I'm hilarious. I found the video I couldn't find.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. My computer's been acting like I need to close it down, run the stuff you sent me, and restart it up then to chill it out because I spent a lot of time watching all these videos and maybe I overtaxied it. Because I had a whole thing.
Not overtaxed. You may have overheated it.
Well, I wanted to show. I didn't want to just come up with a video that showed ICE screaming at these cops because these particular cops, like I was telling earlier when they were watching this, is ICE has problems with certain cops that don't like him.
Right.
And I mean,
just like Chuck Bronson had a couple of cops that did not like him in Indianapolis area.
Yeah,
the same couple of guys always gave him a hard. The rest were fine. Just a certain couple of them.
Yeah, and you remember the guy. The one of those cops was the guy that flipped Ice off when he was driving by. Literally flipped him off. You know, very unprofessional. Ice wasn't doing anything at the time. The cop just flipped him off. And then he tried to claim assault because Ice ran into supposedly his side view mirror. That's what led to the whole tackling on the ground stuff and nonsense. These cops are the ones that don't like Ice. But I tell people, well, you know, cops don't just dislike you. They have a reason. What, like Al SoCal? Like the one that they transferred? That piece of garbage? Ortiz? What, that man? Serious? Nobody else in the entire division had a problem with Al SoCal. Now, you know, in the beginning, fair is being fair here. Al would drink a little. He lost his car. He went in and he was on a bike, and they would stop me again. And they basically, you know, telling him don't be drinking and coming out in public and blah-de-da-de-da. But the reality is Al cleaned himself up. Now, I mean, come on, people. The guy is young to begin with. For him to have gone through all that and cleared himself up, got off the alcohol, is one hell of an accomplishment. But rather than work with Al, this prick decided he was just going to continuously harass Al. And that all came about on that video, which you'll never see again, which was a disgrace, when he tackled Al off his bike. It was just too much. That was uncalled for. So it's not, it's, you'll get these cops, and then again, there are auditors out there, whether they're my friends or not, that have made their anger, they've let their anger and emotion take over on their end, and they automatically attack them. So you have that going on there too. But the wonderful thing I wanted to show everyone was the confrontation finally came about. And I really am mad that I cannot find this video, because I even had to save it at the moment. I had to watch this 3-hour video to find this scene where the one cop comes up and gives his son and him a hard time, the two of them. And Ice basically goes into a rage. And then this other cop walks up, okay. And, you know, I don't know if you know his real name, but they refer to him as his real name, and I won't do that. He said, Ice, please, let me just talk to you. And I wanted to play that clip. I wanted you to hear what he told him. Look, I know. You got to understand, though. This is what's going on. He says, I understand you're wrong and stuff. He said, you guys got history and all. We have a very intense scene going on right here. And we're not all trying to pick on you. And Ice is like, oh, well, that's what the guy goes, hey, look, man, we know that you have a warrant out. We know that you don't have a driver's license. We could arrest you right now. But not all of us are here to do that. We're, you know. So maybe, just maybe, guys, it's starting to sink in. And the goal I'm trying to say is when people want to talk crap about ice cold audits, I always refer back to yet again how many times he's gone out and helped fed the homeless. And it is not always him and his son's fault that these cops act the way they do. Don't get wrong. Ice is I like Ice. He's one of my favorite auditors. Okay. So, you know, I give him that kudos because he has not always done, it's not always him. And you've got this little thing going on where between the ones that don't like him, that don't care what he does, and the ones that Ice don't like, that doesn't matter what they do. That doesn't mean he's overall, every single video you see, he's an asshole. Yeah, that's why I showed the different examples of his style. I mean, my brother will go right up front in a SWAT situation. He's not one of those people that stands way back. Ice is in their face, in the face of the people doing this stuff. He doesn't back down from homeowners, business people, maniacs, nobody. And you notice that the 3 tapes I played, while he was having major problems with a couple of the cops, he still showed respect for not only the cop, but the store owner. Both one said the same thing. I appreciate what you're saying, bro. I appreciate what you're saying, officer. Because as long as you talk to him, is the point I was trying to make, and that video really would have brought it home, is that if you show Ice respect, you get respect. If you harass Ice, then Ice is quite possibly the biggest fucking asshole you are ever going to deal with. He will not be intimidated, and you've seen it. You'll throw him on the ground and tie him up. He don't care. He ain't backing down. So my word, if there's any cops are out there, and if you guys just, and I've got some videos of officers, by the way, doing TikToks that describe how they're upset at their fellow officers. I'm not sure how that works. If I can actually re-air a TikTok, I don't know. I can't risk getting a copyright. But they will go over like, you need to stop doing this, brother. You're just antagonizing them. They have the right to do this. So when people say, like these channels, I won't mention the name, where they actually have the audacity to say that 1A auditors are but fraudulators and all this, fuck you. There's a reason they do what they do. Because if they don't do what they do, the cops will step all over us. And whether they do it on purpose or not does not matter. We're looking at a situation where these idiots, they're not going to piss off the only thing that protects them out there in the street. And if you make an issue out of it and keep making it, maybe, just maybe, enough of these cops will eventually stop this shit. And enough of the auditors will stop this shit. There's no sense in this. I am not saying that there's a lot of issues people have with police officers, but not every police officer in the force is a complete and utter douche. I had family members that won't talk to me now, fair enough, but that are cops. They have never done that stuff, to my knowledge. I consider them really good people. But I'm sorry. If there's even one bad cop out there, if there's even one, and you people fucking stand around and allow that prick to exist, then you deserve what you get. You're supposed to be the people upholding the rights of the people and the laws in this country, not standing by and being a bunch of... And I'm sorry if you don't like what ICE has to say, fuck you. That is the same way I view auditing churches. I'm come from a highly Catholic family. Family member again, real pissed at me. They don't like furry. I love furry, and I'll tell you why. It's my opinion. It doesn't have to be yours. But any religious group that sits there and talks openly about killing gays for the simple fact that they're gay, fuck them. Any church or organization that covers up pedophiliacs and pedophiles, fuck them. I have no sympathy for you, you tax-free little motherfuckers. I don't care if you're conjured in your people or whatever the fuck it is. Just want to be left alone. You don't get to be left alone. You don't get to fuck little children. You don't get to threaten to kill gays. You don't get to do that shit. And then expect to be treated with respect. You don't get to do that. I went with Furry to a church, and what's the first thing the fuckers did? They attacked him. I had to stand between her and this maniac. I'm on a cane, for fuck's sake. I got belted in the face. You know, I used to work in a Baptist church, and nobody in that church ever did the nonsensical shit that these people do. And then what's with all that shit where you guys go protest a gay funeral? The fuck is that all about? You don't get the respect. You don't get the privacy. You don't get to do your shit because you're false prophets. There is no... Jesus isn't there telling you to stone and kill gays and shit. You're full of it. So always with the bullshit. That's what me and KY never dealt with since he met me. Trying to understand why it's such a hated community. Well, you're the ones that did it. You're the ones that made us who we are. We are a byproduct of your bullshit. You know, and that was the whole perspective this morning of my rant, was to accumulate to this point where people constantly want to put down the audit. And I'm not saying every fucking auditor out there is right. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. There are as many dicks in this community as there are good people, but it is not. You cannot label every single auditor an asshole. that just wants clicks and views and to cause police problems. Or go, well, I don't understand why you go to the post office. I don't understand why you go to church. I don't understand why you did a little children, motherfucker, and get fucking tax-free. I don't get that either. Please explain to me. And I'm sorry, if this is government property, then fuck you. It's in the Constitution. I don't give a fuck what wine session you have. Your feelings don't mean shit to me. We're watching what's going on with my feelings. This country's being run over by idiots and their feelings rather than what's fair and what's not fair.
And if their feelings get hurt, they want to remove the Supreme Court because, well, it doesn't match my feelings.
There it goes. Oh, shit. There you go. Now, mind you guys, you want to watch out for one of the biggest neighborhood killers, a guy called LT Man. I mean, I haven't seen LT.
He's the boogeyman. Watch out.
How you like me now? I will publicly say thank you to KY, who stayed up the majority of the night calming me down. The words leave me. I get a call from my roommate, and he heard a loud noise coming out of the front of the car.
A large pop.
And you know what, KY? Remember I said God must hate me. I'm gonna take that back, brother, because someone brought up to me, Ross. Oh, okay, so that's the way you want to look at that. That God hates you. That's why your car caught on fire and burnt up. He said, well, how about this one then? He made you pull over just in time before it exploded. Holy shit, I never even thought about that. KY. That car would have started on fire when he was driving.
It did start on fire. He said he saw
smoke. But
where do you think the smoke was coming from?
No, I agree, but it didn't engulf the entire cabin, for fuck's sake.
Well, no. You know why? Because he raised the hood and gave it air. It would have burned a lot slower if he'd have left the hood down.
I don't know. I'm just going to take it.
What happened was he threw a rod. That was the loud pop. Oil splashed all over the place. It got on the exhaust manifolds that were red hot, and it started an oil fire. That's what happened.
That was still.
But at that point, you were unless you were right there with 3 or 4 fire extinguishers, you were not going to put that fire out.
That thing spread so fast. It wasn't even funny. I was listening to him.
Okay, because as he was driving, after he popped the rod through the block, that oil was spraying on the road and bouncing up and hitting the bottom of the car. So now from the engine all the way to the back of the car, underneath the car, was coated with hot oil by the exhaust pipe. And as it burned, it followed. It just burned to the back.
It did. It destroyed that. That was just unbelievable. Yeah, I'm just wow. Besides, of course, I'm very happy that him and my dog made it home safe. I can't remember what one thing really bothered. Oh, you know what really? He called me back again. He woke me up because he was so upset. He wanted to bitch because he said, and the worst of all this? Not the fact that the car burnt down.
Is toilet paper and paper towels were in trunk?
Yes, and he just filled the gas tank up. My car, LT, me and my roommate's car. He was coming home last night from going to the store. Popped the rod. KY knows because I'm not a mechanic. All I know is that makes sense.
He said he was driving. He heard a loud pop, and then there was smoke coming from under his hood. Okay, first of all, it was steam probably because the motor was through a rod. It probably got water in the oil, and oil and water was splashing coming out the side of the block. The oil got on the exhaust manifold, and the car caught on fire and burned up.
Oh, and it burned up. It just went up like a Roman candle. So now,
Oh, you got a full tank of gas in there besides, you know.
yeah, and because now he bet he got paid yesterday, so we'll have rep paid for the next month. If we don't figure something out, we're gonna be screwed hard. I mean, I don't know what we're gonna do, but
you know what? I think.
Look at this though.
If you talk to the landlord, they'll understand.
I don't think so.
You don't think so, huh?
I don't think so. They have their own issues, like I said.
Wow. Okay.
Just saying, I'm gonna ask. Don't get me wrong.
The big yellow ball is the car. The light shining on it. It's a fire truck.
Look at that. That's just insane, dude. Flames going 10 feet up in the air.
Well, yeah, because the flames are coming out of the gas tank. Yep.
I don't know. That just really made my evening. I'm not kidding you, dude. I was shocked. You were there. You were on the phone with me, or we were backstage. I don't remember where we were. Hell, I can't even remember what the hell
we were
I was.
backstage.
All I remember is listening to him go, it's on fire, dude. And I'm like, what? It's on fire. It's on fire. Yeah, and I think you're right. I don't think it would have mattered if he would have got a hold of a fire extinguisher. I don't think it would have worked.
Yes, it was. If he had several fire extinguishers, it would have put it out. I put out vehicle fires in the military. You get 3 or 4 of the 5-pound fire extinguishers, they'd put them out.
Well, he wouldn't have had that many. At most, he would have had a small.
If a couple of passerbys had stopped.
In which they did. People did stop by.
Yeah, I offered him a ride, but.
Oh, yeah, he was.
Go siphon the gas out and resell it. There's no gas to re-siphon. It's all burnt out.
I'm just happy he had the when he went and opened up the trunk, the first thing he did was run back and get Duchess. He all his other stuff that he owned, he didn't give a shit about. He grabbed Duchess.
Yeah, stereo.
Dude, he actually laughed about that.
I know. I heard we were backstage.
He's like, oh shit, I forgot about that. God, dude. No luck whatsoever. Oh, well. I don't know. I have a show at noon today that I will try to get my GoFundMe.
I'm getting ready to go to bed. I got to get some sleep.
Yeah, you've been up all night, you said.
I was.
Effectively, me too, because he called after you got off the phone with me. Yeah, he had a hard time sleeping, dude. He was really upset.
And for some reason, I'm tired. I don't understand.
No, I can't figure it out either. That's just hilarious, LT. I told him he was. He said that because he brought that up. You got to ask yourself, what the fuck? He's all like, oh, God damn it, dude. The toilet paper and paper towels are in the trunk. I'm like thinking to myself, who the fuck cares?
Quick, go take those 2 new tires off that you bought.
Oh, dude, the tires. God damn it, I forgot about the tires.
That was $140 wasted.
Along with the oil change. Oh man, dude, I don't want to think about it. This is ridiculous. I have never had a car.
Oil change and 2 tires. It's $200 right there. Boop.
Have you ever had a car that's caught on fire, KY?
No, never ever. No, I had an army buddy who was coming back from training. He had received some training for his MOS at a school. He was coming back from the school, and his catalytic converter apparently got plugged.
Oh shit! Like Eddie Murphy when he stuck the banana in the tailpipe?
Well, no, but what happens sometimes is catalytic converters sometimes get clogged when certain types of unleaded gas are put through them. There's some additives that will clog more than others. Well, apparently he had used a lot of that gas, and its catalytic converter got clogged, and that causes it to overheat. And
Damn.
he had noticed the last 2 weeks that his gas mileage was going down. And he figured, well, okay, when I get done with my school, I get back home, I'm gonna have to take it to the dealership and see what's going on. He got somewhere outside of Chicago. I don't know, north or south of Chicago. He was outside. He wasn't in Chicago. He was either south of Chicago or north of Chicago. I don't remember where he was. And the people were pulling up frantically and pointing at his car, and he didn't like, what the yeah. So he opened his window. He said, your car, they said, your car's on fire underneath. Your car's on fire underneath. And it got so hot, it had started the undercoating on his car under his car on fire.
Jesus. And LT, that's actually me in his car. Now we're really screwed. Because we're going to have to his boss, man. Oh, well. I'll figure something out. Like I told him, he was just getting ridiculous. Last night was really bad for him, and I understand. Don't get me wrong, KY, but, you know, here I'm sick as fuck trying to calm him down. I'm not doing a great job.
Now he can't go to work. He can't earn a living, and you can't pay your rent.
That's right. There it goes. Final call. And we got this place coming up in a month and a half we may be able to get into. He won't have a job.
Now, call Goodwill. They have the Ticket to Ride program. People donate cars, and people who are disabled and low income, they sell these used cars.
I'll do that. We don't need anything special. I was hoping. I'm just being honest with you, dude.
My son Brandon got his first car from them. I think it was $75.
That might help, dude. Because see, we borrow. Even if there's someone out there that would lend us a car. I mean, I don't know what to do. I'm pretty well trying not to panic.
I know. I gave you the other idea.
I know you give me a lot of great ideas. Okay, well, I'm going to do every last one of them. Matter of fact, it was because of what you told me I was able to calm him down because he keep calling me.
I know.
Yeah, but what if and I knew it, and, you know, and I felt bad for him, but
he sounded like he was almost at rope's end. He did. I understand. I'll just leave it at that.
Damn,
he sounded like he was almost at the end of his rope.
Yeah, he was, and I guilted him. I'm not playing with you. So you're gonna hurt my dog, are you? Is that what it's come down to? What the fuck are you talking about? Who the fuck's gonna take care of my dog, dude? I said, at least be a fucking man and wait till I'm out of the hospital. Oh, gee, that was the only thing I could come up with. Where you go off and do something fucking stupid. And then when I get out of the hospital, I'll just smack his ass. It's gonna work out, KY. I mean, I'm serious.
No, he only had, because the car was like 9 years old, he only had basic insurance and uninsured motorists on it.
Right. He had the minimum. Car was only blue book value was around $1,000 at most.
Or $1,500.
Yeah, or 15 or whatever the hell. It wasn't a great car. We don't need a great. I looked up cheap cars in LA, and there are some being sold for.
First of all, you shouldn't go with LA. That's where the most expensive. That's the highest cost.
I know, but there's ones out there saying they're only $1,500, $2,000. KY.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck what they look like. I don't give a shit if they're repoed or whatever. I don't care if they run 4 tires, a chair, and a steering wheel. They're roadworthy. We don't need anything special. No trucks. Cannot get a truck. A van, maybe. A truck cannot. I can't get into a truck. Just saying. Wouldn't turn one down if someone gave it to use, because I don't do the drive. Just have to get a step ladder to get into it. But I would just need something so he can continue to work. And like I said, if we get any of those 2 places that we've been offered, we'll have enough money to go from there. And shit, for really creative, try to go to Vegas. You know what I'm saying? Vegas still has good deals on cars, believe it or not. Well,
all right,
so
I gotta go.
I hear you. You've been up all night. Exactly, LT. And like I said, we don't give a shit. We need a car to get from point. We don't go anywhere. Too. There's
Well,
the
it
other
has
thing.
to be dependable enough for him to go to work every day. You know,
That's what we're
can't be
saying.
Can't be one of these fix or repair daily cars.
No, like a Ford. Fix or repair daily, found on the road dead.
Hey, my Mach 1 drove from Wisconsin to Texas a couple times and never had to repair it.
I know. I had a Ford.
My Mustang, my 76 Mustang 2 V6 got 38 miles to the gallon. V6.
Damn.
38 miles a gallon. My 76 Mustang 2 got 38 miles to the gallon on the highway. It was a 4-speed. It was by no means fast because it had what they call highway gears in it. That was an option, highway gears. And California emissions. And I would get about 475, 500 miles on a tank of gas. I filled up twice going from Texas to Wisconsin. All right, I gotta go. Well,
all right,
good luck.
I got shit to tell you about later about what the doctor told me this morning.
Okay.
One thing I really fucking need to do, bro, he told me straight out, this stress level needs to somehow be curtailed because apparently they x-rayed my legs again, they x-rayed my chest again, and they x-rayed I don't know what the fuck else they x-rayed. 3. They took 2 blood pallets. So something's going on. Whatever. Like I said, I'm gonna walk away from this shit. And everything's going to work out somehow. It's a fucking test. It's like, I just need a break. And all we need is a little car. And I'm like, fucking whatever. If it's get him to and from fucking work, we don't go anywhere. We don't, let's go drive it out to the club. Let's go drive. No, he takes me to my doctor's appointments, dude. He goes and gets my medicine for me. I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do. And now with this new place we're looking at, we need this car flat out. I don't know. I was about ready to give it up when constitutional auditor came through with a place for us to live. You remember that?
Yep.
I was at my wit's end then too. And like I said, man, I can, you guys remember something. I have to eBay right now, but that's not permanent. I am not. I am really, and I've told, once I get out of this fucking hospital, I will work. I can work. California offers a lot of jobs for fast food jobs, people, and I've got.
Well, let's jump to the story we have from.
The hell is that?
More than 1 million voters. 1 million leave Democrats and switch to GOP.
It's on your end, not on my end.
Damn. No, it's a delay on my computer.
Oh,
the
hey,
idiots.
I gotta go.
All right,
I'll
go.
talk to you later. Good luck.
All right,
bye,
KY. Love you, brother.
Thanks for coming and supporting, bud.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Now, look, LT man, before you go off to your shower, I've got another live show coming up at 12 o'clock. I really am trying to. I had things set up for this morning, but my computer went apeshit, and it's probably because I was so distraught last night. I had to look up a whole mess of stuff to the point where I have like 50 tabs up, and it just fucked it up. But the morning show is going to be basically me highlighting auditors, and I spent a lot of time doing it to try to show perspective of my brother Ice Cold Audits, which please everybody. Give him a chance. Go over there if give him a shot, see what he does. There's reasons for everything that people do. There's reasons. There really are. I mean, I've listened to a lot of people tell me how they can't stand me because I like certain auditors, like like a Furry Potato. But then when you break it down to the fact that Furry goes and audits churches, and I agree with it, causes some problems. But too bad. 12 o'clock show will be for some, maybe not even, like I said, maybe some suggestions. Maybe somebody has an old car sitting around they could lend us for a little while till we can we'll be able to pull something off. Because as soon as I get out of here, there's so many things I can do to make that kind of money. I'm a very good salesperson. I can go down and get the stuff that I was selling. I can make money. I was making upwards of $1,000 to $2,000 a month selling stuff on Craigslist back in the day. I could do that again. I'm very good at sales. I'm looking for a home-based job. Anyone knows? Or I'm going fast food restaurants. I'm highly qualified for that. Since I can't make buttloads of money, I don't need to find a full-time job. I need a part-time job with this. And that money, like I said, if whatever it has to take to do what I need. The car that went up was me and Ridian's. That's my roommate. He's also my caregiver. And quite frankly, the state wants to certify him, and they are. And he'll start being paid because he actually does the stuff that they need. They wanted to send someone to do, and I don't want a stranger. That will help. So it's not like it's going to be a permanent thing. But right now, I have nothing. Nothing I can do. It's the most frustrating, mind-boggling thing that I've ever been through in my entire fucking life. I mean, to the point where I should be home right now with my roommate to make sure he's okay because he's really distraught about all this shit. And no, I can't. I can't get out of bed. I cannot get out of bed at all. I cannot walk. So, anyway, it's been a pleasure. Thank you guys for coming in this morning. Hopefully the shows are getting better. They will get better as they go along. V for Vets has segments coming up, and there's wonderful things that we are setting in motion. I plan to do a lot of recording the trials and tribulations that I go through to become a first responder medical, so we can help the homeless people and wrap up any open wounds so they don't get what I got. I'm bringing a nurse out to talk about that. And then, of course, I'll be showing you all how to do it and where to go to get yours if you'd like to get one. Also, anybody interested out there that wants to help the veterans, you have to be cleared by the VA. We're going to be finding out what the exact procedures you have to do that if you're into helping the veterans. If not, homeless don't have the same requirements. And then, of course, there is always the knowledge and the stuff that we've been picking up recently on survival. There's a lot of neat things like how to make a solar heating thing so that you don't get arrested for handing out the stuff and you don't risk people's lives by giving fluidable items to homeless who a lot of them will get stoned or one of their friends that take it and they'll start a fire and burn down a fucking building and people will be killed. Our goal is not to cause harm people. It's to help people. And these little fold out things that me and Bell Admin, another one of my best friends, dude, Bell Admin, he's going to be working on the box one. The box one comes with a piece of glass, so we're going to be altering them to see how we can make them better. Mine is a fold away one. You don't need it's tin foil, a box, a cutting thing, and a ruler. And basically, it folds up and unfolds, and then you can put like some kind of restaurant grade wrap over top to even add to the heat to make it like steam the food. They use examples of the two hardest things to cook and make come out halfway decent: eggs and rice. We're still actively doing the canned food drive. It doesn't necessarily have to be canned, though. You know, if you guys out there have those instant meal packs, or even, you know, you just add water, throw it in the microwave and heat it up, those things that we're making will work for that. Put a little water in, throw it out there, leave it sit in the sun. It'll reflect on the solar thing, and after 30 minutes, it'll be cooked and they have themselves a meal. The idea is we'll give them like 8 or 9 of those things. They'll have the whole week worth of food. So that then, you know, always wanted to get to do that. Now I'm going to be making those things on the film. Then when I get out of here, I plan to stay with these people from a Friday night to a Monday morning to actually document what they go through, what they have to go through, what people do to them. You know, it's almost going to be like, I really honestly, I saw the idea on Naked and Afraid. You know, they're out there, they're filming. I want to do that with the homeless from the early morning to night. See, go through the life of one of these people. It's not the first time it's been done, but it's something I want to do. So that even the fans that are and people that come and watch our shows will be able to see exactly why we do what we do, and why it's so important for us all to come together and end homelessness as a whole. The Bud Grower channel with the coffee show, I can talk a lot of shit and bring people like all these different auditors up and stuff that I could not do on V for Vets, because V for Vets is specifically for homeless and vets. I will keep that. No drama whatsoever. I'm very strict on that channel. Very few mods, but no fighting. I mean, I've strived to do this, guys. Even me and KY, who have bent over to try to never respond or get into any, have still found ourselves wrapped up in drama. Same old nonsense, though, people. The other day I made a comment, which, you know, maybe I should have been more specific, but a video was released about me, which is fine. I don't care if you release a video about me, but don't include V for Vets. You know, don't be talking V for Vets is in any form or manner fraudulent or anything like that. Or we are 100% compliant. We are a 501c 1323, wherever it is, military. Everything is examined by both bank, IRS, and is completely 100% transparent. Hell, I had to put my name and stuff on it by California law. Not Bud Grower, my name. So you can, whatever you want, but just remember, slandering a nonprofit charity organization, we do have lawyers on retainer as part of the agreement of hiring them. You know, come after Bud. Do whatever you want about Bud. Bud ain't shit. I'm an ant. You get off going after an ant, then by all means. Because V for Vets is not about Bud Grower or KY or any of us. It's about the vets and the homeless. Now, like I said, Bud Grower, no, I'm human. You know, I'm an ant, though. Serious fuck, man. I don't have enough people on my channel. I don't do enough for anyone to give a fuck about me. So I just find it ironic that I keep getting attacked. You know, and then we hear it's because, you know, the way we're doing it. They don't like the way we're doing it. They don't like the fact that we're this transparent. That just makes us try harder to be even more transparent. We want to be the standard then, if that's the case. Now, do I have 600 people in my room? 300? No, I don't. Not yet. But I'm willing to wait. People that come in like you guys this morning. You're the people I want in my room. You're the quality of people that I want to come in my room. Don't kid yourselves. If I wanted 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 subs, I could have them within a week. I know how to do it. But the point is, they're just that. Why? Why farm? Let the people who want to come and help the people that we're helping come. The ones that care, the one that wants to learn, so they can maybe do it. So, no, that's why we don't give a shit about monetizing the station, blah, blah, blah. But I don't give a fuck. And we wrote it in our bylaws anyway. We're never going to ever hand YouTube any percentage of money given to the homeless. You can rest assured, you give a check for $10. $10 is going in the mouths of the people you want fed, the homeless, the vets. You know, there are certain things we had no choice. We wanted the 501c, and none of us had a couple $1,000s to do that. But trust me when I tell you this, it was well worth it, because even they messed up some of the paperwork and had to resubmit it because they fucked up. We're not attorneys, and we sure as fuck aren't military attorneys. That shit's totally different, dude. But anyway, like I said, I could probably go on because I'm amped up now. Worried about my roommate. I hope he sleeps. I hope he just sleeps most of the day. Calms down. Anybody in here left that prays. I mean, we could use prayers. I'm trying to be heirs, but it's pretty bad, guys. We were on the verge of going homeless to begin with. Losing the car now is really, it takes away my ability to get to my doctors. It takes away my ability to get my food. And it takes the ability away from my roommate to work his job. So that's the way it worked. We got the car for him because he would just be like a chauffeur. You know, me and him have worked together as a team ever since we got screwed over coming here to help someone. I mean, we came here from Ohio. We were doing good. Came here to run a pizza restaurant. I convinced my roommate to come with me. And we built it from the ground up. Fixed everything up to health code. Learned how to be a food handler manager. All that shit. Got that stuff on. Did the advertising. Fixed up the menus. Learned all the recipes. Did all this shit for this speed freak. Then right when we got it done, he basically said, I'm closing it. And then after he got rid of us, he reopened it the next week. He was supposed to give us salary and money. I guess we could try to sue him, but it's just the way it is. Made it through that. I'm hoping to God something will come up to help me with the car. And like I said, anyone out there that has any connections to a used car, rundown piece of shit that could make it to point A and B and not explode, apparently, because that's what happened to my car. I look at the pictures, guys, and it's like it's not fucking real. You know, KY's, oh yeah, we'll go like that. I'm like, fuck me. That thing went up like a goddamn Roman candle, dude. I was like, within inside of 5 minutes, the entire car was engulfed in flames. I was like, he kept taking the photos, and every photo he took, it got worse and worse. That's brutal watching your car burn to a cinder. I'm going to try my best to keep positive because you guys have done so much, and there's so many good things that I honestly want to pay forward. You know, literally. Like right now, let me just give you one. The fact that I've got help when I was in the other rehab center. Those bands and stuff I can now use on my my arms. The x-rays that I don't bring up to KY, no need to upset him. My legs have gone into leg rot. I cannot move my legs. The muscles are locking up. And then apparently it's so bad they had to take x-rays. And they may have to give me cortisone injections or something to break the locks, the muscles, because I'm not moving. Because I'm laying all the time. I can't. But like I said, it's just another hurdle to get through. Now, I'm still going to be in here for another month and a half. It's just, it fucking boggles your mind. It does. I mean, I told them I can't take much more of this. And I'm not trying to be a pussy, but I get up in the morning, I see the same cupboard. I go to bed at night, I see the same cupboard. I turn to my left, I see a curtain. I turn to my right, I see a wall. That's it. Okay? I am a hyperspastic motherfucker. I do stand-up. I sold cars. I am not the kind of person that sits on their ass. I am way too hyper to do something that I just can't do it. And this is what's happening to me right now. I have no outlet at all to get rid of this stress other than come here and talk to you guys. And you guys have been great. but I'm tired of talking. That's why I started doing the morning show and showing videos and talking about things that I want to fucking talk about, like the Bud brand, like, because I listen to people talk shit about Ice Cold. Why would you be a friend with a guy that does this? Well, fuck you. Maybe if you understood, walked a mile in his shoes, you dumb motherfuckers. What would you say about a guy that's fucking on the verge of being homeless, like me, that goes out and feeds the homeless? Are you really trying to sit there and talk shit about a person that does 10,000 times more than what you do? And I can tell you right now, and you heard me bitch about those who go out to do nothing but get fucking money and donations for themselves. The helping the homeless is like shaking the fucking bread so the crumbs fall off. Ice wasn't that way. That motherfucker always, and I was bringing this shit up, and I wish I would have not lost those 2 videos. The other 2 that I was going to show, the one was the cop coming up and explaining to him, and the other one was the homeless one. The point being is Ice goes all out no matter what Ice does. He's very much into it. It's an honor to watch someone that, whether you like what they're doing or not, that puts that much passion into what they're doing. He's not out there trying to get clicks and likes. We were shot at, and it didn't deter him. If it wasn't for Ice, I'd probably be dead. The guy tried to stab me with a knife. Did we stop? Did I stop? No. He's the first one out of the fucking truck, the first one with the food. So when people sit there in these certain channels, which you know who they fucking are, and they talk shit about people like Ice, well, fuck you. Maybe you should understand where Ice comes from. Is he Jesus motherfucking Christ? No, he's not Jesus Christ, dude. He makes a mistake. Some of the shit he does boggles my mind, but that's what happens with anyone like that. Like when I do my stand-up, I make fucking jokes, okay? I make jokes all the fucking time. I have to really watch myself, though, because people get offended at some of the jokes. And it doesn't even matter if I'm making fun of my fucking self. They still get fucking retarded. You know? I don't... And then that's why I showed the videos I did today, and I brought up Al SoCal, because even somebody that is so respectable like Al SoCal, which really, an amazing auditor, an amazing fucking auditor, amazing. A lot of credit, a lot of kudos I give to him. A lot of credit. And they fuck with him. So you just can't label these people. And yeah, some of them do some really stupid fucking shit. They really fucking do. Oh, well, that's life, dude. We all are out there learning. It's every fucking day you go wake up like me. I learned something new. I mean, I was a complete and utter dumb fuck. I really went out there feeding the homeless like, yeah, look at me. And what did I find out? I found out I almost got shot. I almost got fucking beat up. I've almost got fucking stabbed. The definition of moron basically is what it was when I first started. I had no respect for the people I was trying to help. You just don't walk up with a fucking camera pointed in their face. Everybody has a right to the privacy. Everybody has a right to respect. And I'm learning this lesson even harder now that I'm locked in this fucking bed. They don't seem to like to close windows, close doors. Shit. Now have you buck naked and the door wide open where fucking people walking by and waving at your ass. Literally your ass. I don't give a fuck. No, my rants are famous. It's one of those things I've always wanted to do, but I couldn't do it on fucking V for Fez. But like I said, and when I'm hyper, this is why I can't stand this bed, LT. No, I didn't, LT, but see, these are things that you should keep in mind when you do stuff. I was, and I admit it, I was arrogant. I thought that, oh my God, I'm going to go out and feed all these fucking people. I'm just going to be so goddamn, I'm Angelica, by the way. Woohoo, look at me, I'm out here doing good. And all we ended up doing was doxing these motherfuckers, which is not a good thing. He didn't get mad at him for shooting at us. Guy explained, you're showing the cops where we are. You're drawing attention to us. I look at it the same because I don't want to be a hypocrite like the plastic bags in California. Okay, guys? Look, there's my favorite. All right, cheers. One more coffee? Yeah, I still want to eat. But I'm busy ranting. Anyway, so California got all their little the good deeds, the good deeders, the green people, green, 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 green. Jolly Green Giant. Let's get rid of those plastic bags, those nasty, filthy plastic bags. All right. Look at the landfills that are coming up, which, by the way, is not even 1/10 of how disgusting these fucking masks are. But we won't go there, But what you want to remember, the fact is, when you're going to do something so noble as to remove something like plastic bags, for example, you have to ask yourself, exactly what the fuck do people use plastic bags for? Go ahead. I ask people all the time this shit, and they're like, well, they're just trash holders. You fill trash. Yeah, you're the trash holder. Okay. They put them beside of the car, and you can put trash in them. You're a fucking genius. There you go. I'll give it to you. That one will work. Carry groceries. There's the other reason they started. But what else do you think? And I mean, think about it. Do you think that that motherfuckers would use a plastic bag for, besides putting it over your dumbass head and suffocating you? And then now in the background, you should be hearing the Jeopardy theme. Do, 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 do. Yeah. The conservative estimated 1 million homeless people in California. They shit in them and throw them in the garbage. Well, congratulations. They no longer shit in the plastic bags. They don't have the dime to buy them. So they just, ta-da! Which is why I'm sitting here in this fucking bed. They shit on the ground. They pee on the ground. And all these fabulous diseases are coming about. I really have a hard time not being fucking pissed that I have all these viruses in me from that cesspool. I'm not saying it probably some that wouldn't have been there, but it would have been a lot less. And what really irks the fucking bejesus out of me is they're finding super, and I'm not talking regular, we're talking super strands of typhoid and tuberculosis. Oh, fuck me. I mean, when someone goes, oh shit, dipshit down the street has the beer virus, and they'll wet themselves getting out of the way. They'll just start shitting their pants. They're running around. That shit didn't do fuck. Didn't do fuck. I don't give a fuck if 250,000, 350,000. I don't give a fuck. That ain't shit. When typhoid came out regular, it wiped out 48% of every dumb son of a bitch that got it. And the way you die is so hideous. It's right up there with Ebola. It is, by the way, remember we had Ebola or whatever the fuck in this country. You remember that, right? That's the Jaws theme. That shit should have scared the piss out of people. You'd see them closing down stores then. I'm not kidding you, dude. In Africa, when a little village got an outbreak of Ebola, if they even attempted to leave the compound, they were gunned down. They'll shoot your dumb ass before you step out of the door. That's how bad that shit is. Now, influenza, remember that wonderful shit? Do you remember what you had to do with influenza, people? Once your motherfucking family member got it, you weren't allowed to keep them in the house. You had to drag the dead carcass out and leave it on the curb so a guy with a cart could come by and pick it up. Same way with typhoid. Wow. I don't know what's more disgusting, the fact that you just lost a family member or you have to lob them out in the middle of the street for someone to come pick up like the garbage. Again, another incentive to end the homeless population, another incentive to give a fuck about your fellow human being. And if you don't give a rat's diddly ass about them, where's all this fucking fear? Apply the C to it. Fuck it. I'd be shitting bricks, man, out there and make it a civic duty to go out there and clean. We need to stop just getting our pigs. Well, then get a group of you dumb motherfuckers together, go out there and clean it up. But anyway,
Hey,
that is
bud.
that's my rage. And then I got, like I said, I figured I'd do this for a little while because then they're going to come in for therapy. I don't know why it's a part day.
Oh, it's
So
one of
I
those
don't know if
days.
you heard. It's been one of those days, Chad. My car caught on fire and exploded.
I heard that rumor.
Fuck
And then
me.
and then I tried to catch the live with it, and they're like, you didn't go live. I was like, okay, what's going on with Bud? Is he okay?
No, did not want to go live with that. I was too busy trying to help my roommate who was losing his ever collective mind. Because now he doesn't know how he's going to keep his job or anything. It's just not. It's hard to even grasp that this shit is real, dude. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
even while he was sending the photos, I'm like, wow, man. Because I've never even knew anyone that. Well, yeah, I did one person that had a car that got set on. No, I did know him. They were my neighbor. I didn't know him. Their car just caught on fire. I've never seen anything like that.
Man.
I mean, it wasn't a brand new car, Chad. It was an older car. I mean, I'll give you
Yeah.
that. Now.
Yeah.
But damn, dude. My roommate last night was, fuck, I'm so pissed. My stereo's in there. I've only had it for a year. And then he ripped into the fact that he just filled the car with gas and lost all the toilet paper and paper towels. Oh, okay, dude.
The oxymoron of the whole situation. That's probably what he was going to pick up.
It was. Dude, he went out to the store to get toilet paper and paper towels, that and some meat for my dog. Which, by the way, I didn't bring up to him.
Well, it was well done.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I thought.
I don't think she would have complained about a little well done steak or ground beef
no.
or whatever it was.
I'll give him kudos, dude. He got my dog out of that goddamn car. He didn't even hesitate. Went straight through the door. When that damn thing had caught onto the cabin, it was already starting to burn inside the car.
Well, that's the thing, though. He looks at that dog as his kid, as his loved one too, right?
Yeah, he does.
You know, he loves that dog. You know, I can say that from being a pet owner of multiple different pets over my life. You know, and you grow attached to them, and when you lose them, for whatever the reason you lose them, you know, you miss them. But you know, if you don't, you're thankful when you know they're okay. And that they're not hurt.
Well, I am very grateful that he did that for my dog. Really don't know what else to say, but now we got to deal with no car, which, like I said, that car is going to, if we can't figure out something soon, we're going to be fucked beyond all belief. Well, like I said,
I'll say this much. I'm not going to let any cats out of the bag yet, but I've got a possibility of an interesting live stream coming up here, possibility of Friday.
Oh, you're starting a new channel, maybe? Is that the?
No. I have something in works that I may be live all day on July the 1st.
Okay.
So just a heads up.
Well, I don't see myself doing. I'll be doing the same.
Let's just say this: there's big things going on in Ottawa, and unfortunately, due to personal reasons, I'm not able to attend, or I would be there. But I'd reached out to a friend of mine, and there's something in the works that he may be going live from Ottawa on my channel on my behalf. So
Well, that should be cool, brother. Hopefully, well, I'll be here. Trust me, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Literally not going anywhere.
So it's in the works. I have to discuss it with an associate in order to in order to use their StreamYard for it.
I hear you. Well, I hope things work out. They're going to be coming in to do physical therapy with me because he has to leave at 11. So he said around 9 or quarter to whatever. I've been on for 2.5 hours.
Yeah, well, I figured yeah, it's 2.5 hours. I figured you're getting ready to end here soon. So
Well, I saw you earlier. I think you were one of the first people in the room.
I was earlier. I was here earlier on, and then I went out and did some running around and come back. And
Yeah, I know he
saw you were
probably
live, so I figured, oh shoot.
Shit, I know he probably doesn't want this, but give your prayers out to GW. He's in the hospital and he's not doing well, and it doesn't sound like he's too happy. He literally dropped off the
certainly will.
panel. I'm concerned about him because he is a good guy.
I
And
certainly will, my brother. Certainly will.
all right, Chad. I'm going live again around noonish. If you want to
Okay,
hop in.
if I'm around, I'll jump in, brother.
All right.
All right.
As for LT Man, thank you so much for coming in, brother. You should have put your link up. I didn't notice if you had done that. Anyone else who might have still been in here, D Johns, thanks for coming by. If you're out there, Nadine, it was always a pleasure seeing you. Spit and Cobra, of course, came in. I always like having him come in the room real quick. Wasn't able to get Mighty Whitey in. He was on his way to work.
He sneaks up on mine and Skies every once in a while now.
Mighty Whitey's an awesome.
Oh, I love Mighty Whitey.
Oh, there he is. Mr. Bean. Prayers are with you, brother. I know I'm not trying to upset you there, but I do give a shit about you, brother, and I hope your
Prayers are with
out.
you, Mr. Bean. Certainly.
Yeah, definitely, brother. You get well. I hate to lose friends that I like. I really do. I've lost too much.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm going live again at noon.
All right.
And because I have to try to figure out something. I have to try to figure out how to get a car. I'd love to meet somebody out there who knows about baseball cards, because if I can find my Pete Rose rookie card, it's in at least a 7+. It could be 8 graded. It's a really good condition. And if I didn't want to sell it with me and my father's, but you know how it goes. I'll do whatever it takes.
Yep. Oh, no, you will, bud.
Right, Chad. Thank you for coming up. See if you can make it at noon, brother. Anybody else out there who wants to come up? They're now marching in to do my physical therapy, and it's going to get really bad for my leg here. Well, I hope that's not true, brother. Really. Here I am thinking I'll be homeless and dead myself. What's going on with my car, George? Our lifeline just went up in smoke, literally. It's pretty fucking horrendous. Now no way for my roommate to get to work, no way for me to get to my doctors, no way for me to get the food I need. None of that. It's all fucked. Right, the second is fucked. That doesn't mean it has to be fucked tomorrow. It's like my Australian buddy said, the sun will come up tomorrow. See if you can hang in there until it does. Okay? All right, guys. I should let her take this shit. Anyway, thank you so much, Chad, for coming up. I don't know who you're going to see later. Say hi to, oh, God. I don't know what her name. Is that what she's called again? Okay.
Yes.
It's so hard to keep up with all the name changes.
She's changed back. She's staying as Living Skies. So I finally got her convinced to being Living Skies. So It's easy. It's easier. Come on. I mean, everybody knows us as Living Skies in the Chad, aka the Pool Boy.
All right, I will be staying backstage for a second, by the way, Chad.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool. All
right, I did get the message. So, again, everybody that's out there, I'm not quite sure. George, man, I love you, brother. I really do. I really do, man. And then, take care of yourself, bro. I'm not gonna pry into your personal, but you can tell how fucked up I am. And I'd hate to lose a friend. I really would. And even if you get mad, I'm still gonna pray for you. All right, guys.
And whether you get mad or whether you get mad, be mad at me permanently or not, I don't care. I'm still gonna pray for you too, brother.
Now, so you're gonna see me. Hopefully, you guys, all of you that are in here, will come back because I know there's 3 of you in here. Come see me at noon. Just come hang, chill, listen to me whine some more. Look for the morning shows to come out more often with more content and more of my. It's going to be the Bud rant. Like I said, I had this all set up. It got a little bit astray, but it's my second time doing this. But
hey, Bud. Like I said in the comments, Bud. The best lay down comic.
And it was, like I said, I just wanted to show the perspective of Ice Cold and, give some people some insight because he deserves to have a lot more subs, and a lot of people should go watch him because he gives his all. But anyway, I'm going to let you go. Everyone, please take care of yourselves. Stay safe, like my brother would say. Stay safe, be well. Until I see you again, Bud out.